Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about shipment. During the fulfillment of business, the information of shipment will be obtained from the sales contract or LC if there is, such as time of shipment, place of shipment, and so on. Then the exporter should prepare the goods for shipment and book shipping space on CFR or CIF basis. The importer will arrange the shipment on FOB basis. But it is a usual practice that the exporter may arrange the shipment on behalf of importer because it is inconvenient for the importer who is far away from the goods to make such arrangements. And the correspondence during this period includes the exporter or importer giving shipping suggestions, the importer urging an early shipment, the exporter extending shipping dates, the importer giving shipping instructions, the exporter making shipping advice. So today's learning objectives are: first, a brief introduction to some useful expressions. Then we will look at some commonly used letters about shipment in foreign trade. Finally, the skills of writing letters of urging shipment. Now come to the introduction of some useful expressions. Number 1, means of ocean transport, merchant vessel, liner, tramp. Number 2, port of shipment and port of destination. Number 3, partial and chance shipment. Partial shipment is also called shipment on installments. Now let's look at some correspondence talking about shipment. As we have said at the beginning, the correspondence of shipment includes the exporter or importer giving shipment suggestions, the importer urging an early shipment, the exporter extending shipment dates, the importer giving shipping instructions, the exporter making shipping advice. Now let's read the following letters according to the time sequence of the above communication.
Dear Susan, the goods under your order number 123 have completely passed the re-inspection by SGS. I have contacted the forwarder and was informed that the cargo cutoff date, AQ day, yet is October 5th and the ETD, EAS and EAEA, Zeta I, would be October 8th. But the CBM is just 19.2 and couldn't fill a 20 GP. Would you like to ship them by LCL or FCL? Best regards, Tom.
The first letter is about inquiring shipping details. They want to know whether shipping the goods by LCL or FCL. The second letter is to confirm the shipping details.
Dear Susan, thank you very much about the shipping dates. We would like the cargo to be shipped by LCL. Best regards, Tom.
Here we see the reply is to ship by LCL, and the third letter is to request an earlier shipment.
Dear Susan, as per our order number 123, the shipment date is around October 10th. Since our customer is pushing us for an earlier delivery of goods to catch the Christmas season, is it possible for you to arrange delivery around September 15th? Thanks for your support. Awaiting your reply as soon as possible. Best regards.
They want to arrange delivery around September 15. The fourth letter is a reply to the request for an earlier shipment.
Dear Susan, thank you for your letter of August 12th requesting an earlier delivery of goods under your order number 123. We have contacted the shipping company and regret to tell you that we are unable to comply with your request. We have been informed that there is no space available on ships sailing from air to your port before September 15th. We are sorry that we are unable to advance shipment. We will, however, do everything possible to ensure that the goods are shipped within the contracted time. Best regards, Tom.
In this letter, the request is refused because there is no space available on ships sailing from here to your port before September 15. The sixth letter is to urge shipment because they are in urgent need of the goods. They want them fax the shipping advice as soon as possible.
Dear Susan, with reference to our order number 123, we wish to remind you that we have had no news from you about shipment for the goods. As we mentioned in our letter of August 12th, we are in urgent need of the goods. We wish to receive your shipping advice by fax within the next 7 days. Best regards, Tom.
The seventh letter is the shipping advice.
Dear Susan, we are very pleased to inform you that the goods under your order number 123 were made on ZSWZI. The ship date was October 9th and ETA, ES and EA degree AA, Zeta IA, would be October 20th. Enclosed, please find the following documents and the photos we have taken when loading the goods. 1 full set of non-negotiable bill of lading. 2 commercial invoice in duplicate. 3 insurance policy in duplicate. 4 packaging lists in triplicate. 5 the loading supervision photos in attachment with container now. Best regards, Tom.
Now come to our focus, the skills to draft a letter of urging shipment. On the CIF or CFR, the sailor books shipping space. When the expiry date of shipment is approaching, the sailor still doesn't send the shipping advice. The buyer will send a letter of urgent shipment to remind the sailor to deliver the goods on time, as the contract of LC stipulated. Under FOB, the buyer books the shipping space. When the delivery time is close, the sailor hasn't received the information of shipping. The sailor would also send a letter to the buyer to send the ship. Now let's look at the basic structure of the letter of urgent shipment. If we are the sailor, we should adopt the following structure. First is the confirmation of the previous letter. Then urge the shipment and give the reasons. Third, state some other requirement, if there is. Last is ending. The letter of urging to send ships is nearly the same, so our focus will be on the letter of urging shipment. Now we will explain it one by one. The letter begins with the opening sentence as usual. Followed the opening sentence, we will state the intention of urging shipment and its reasons. Look at the samples. Reasons of urging shipment. Referring to our order numbers 3 to 8, for your ladies' justice under the above LC, we wish to draw your attention to the fact that, up to the moment, we have not received any information from you about the shipment. As stipulated in the SC, the captioned goods should have been shipped in May, but so far no news about the shipment reaches us. Urging shipment. It is stipulated that shipment should be made before June 30, and if possible, we should appreciate your arranging to ship the goods at an early date. As we are in urgent need of the goods, please do your utmost to effect the shipment by the end of this month as scheduled. As the season is rapidly approaching, our buyers are badly in need of the goods. Stating no delay of shipment. Your failure to deliver the goods within the stipulated time would cause us great inconvenience. We hope you will make every effort to deliver the goods within the stipulated time, as any delay would cause us much trouble and financial loss. Other requirements, if there is. As soon as the goods are loaded, please advise us of the name of the vessel and the date of sailing. Please see to it that the packing is suitable for a long sea voyage. If this letter is written by the sailor, he would urge the buyer the designation of ship. For example, we are pleased to inform you that the goods under your order number 159 have been ready for shipment. According to the contracted stipulations, we should have received your shipping instruction. The goods ordered in May are ready for dispatch, and as the transaction is concluded on FOB basis, you are to arrange the shipment. We should be glad to have your immediate shipping instructions. Please inform us 10 days before the contracted time of shipment of the name of the carrying vessel, its expected time of arrival at the port of loading, and the name of the shipping agent, so that we can contact the shipping agent to make arrangement for shipment. Then comes the final paragraph. It ends with the hope. Here are the examples. Awaiting your early shipping advice. Your early shipping advice would be highly appreciated. Finally, let's look at a sample letter.
Dear Mizu, thank you for your email of June 10th. Referring to our order number 20,130,328 for your large dresses under the above LC, we wish to draw your attention to the fact that up to the moment, we have not received any information from you about the shipment. Your failure to deliver the goods within the stipulated time would cause us great inconvenience. We must stress that shipment should be made within the time limit, as a further extension of the LC will not be allowed again, which expires on July 15th, and we feel it our duty to remind you of this matter again. Otherwise, we have to cancel the order and reserve the right to ask you to compensate us for any loss resulting from. We hope you will make every effort to effect shipment within the stipulated time, as any delay would cause us much trouble and financial loss. Awaiting your Carly shipping advice. Yours faithfully.
There you can see the first paragraph is expressing the thanks for the previous email. The second paragraph states the reason of urgent shipment. We have not received any information from you about the shipment. The third paragraph is to provide the reason of no delay of shipment. The LC will expire soon, and the fourth paragraph is to urge shipment. We hope you will make every effort to effect shipment within the stipulated time. Finally, they end the letter by indicating the early reply. Well, today we've learned the useful expressions of shipment, and we also read some letters about shipment. Besides that, we learned the skills to draft a letter of urgent shipment. If the seller effects the shipment after receiving letter of urgent shipment, he would send a shipping advice. That's what we are going to talk about next time. So, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.